Hey everybody, it's Blade from ACP Detail Supply. Today I want to go over foam cannons and how to clean out a PF22. This is the new version with the wide mouth. I get customers all the time that come in and say, man, I just bought this thing a month ago and it's not working. And the biggest complaint is it's not generating foam. There are three areas to look for a clog. The most common is actually in the stainless steel filter up at the nozzle end or the tip, the end of the foam cannon. And we'll show you how to do that. The other places are the orifice that's behind the quick connect, and then on the inlet side where the tube from the bottom comes up. So to start with, to take the head off, what we want to do is there's a pin that you can see goes all the way through. And so we're going to just kind of knock this pin on through enough so that we can pull it out from this side. So in the field, I know you don't have a full toolbox. I have done this with as little as a pair of old pliers and a screw or a nail, and really you can get it done that way. Today I do have a screwdriver that's going to make this a little bit easier to push this pin through, and then a hammer if you have that available to just kind of hammer it on through there. So I'm going to set this down and get this started. I'm just going to use my pliers here, tap it enough so that I can see the pin coming through, and I can then grab it with the pliers and pull it out. So hold on to that guy, don't lose it. Make sure you're working a good clean area where you can find everything. When you pull this piece off, there are three pieces behind here: the cone, the O-ring, and the stainless steel filter. Don't lose the O-ring. Those are hard to come by. The stainless steel filters we keep in stock, and the cone's just too big to lose. So I'm going to pull this off. All right, nothing came out. And if you look inside there, you'll see the white cone. Sometimes it doesn't want to come out right away. You try tapping. If that doesn't work, use a small screwdriver, not a giant one. There's a hole through the orifice that you can just kind of gently push down through. You don't need to hammer it with a hammer. See there, went right on through. Pull this up, and there's our pieces. So here is that O-ring I was talking about. That is the cone piece. And then this is the culprit 90% of the time. The stainless steel filter will clog up, and you really can't even see that it's clogged. Best thing to do is keep 2 or 3 with you. We keep them on the website, in the stores, have these always available. You're going to drop it down inside here and make sure that it goes into place. There's a perfect hole for that to fit into. If it doesn't go straight in, you can kind of wiggle it around with your finger, take your screwdriver and push it down into place if need be. It ain't got to be hard, just gently nudge it into place. Now, while we have this apart, I want to talk about one of the other clog areas, and that is right here on the inlet. This is very uncommon, and if you keep a clean cup, your soap and everything's clean, this won't happen, but I have seen it before. If we take this tube off, there's a little hole there that the soap is sucked up through. I have found trash inside of those. If you have an air tool, you want to blow the air backwards through here while holding your finger over the inlet side. And if you blow air down through there, you can get that trash to come back out this way. Solves the problem. This one's brand new, nice and clean, but that's how you would do it. So I'm going to take the cone with the O-ring on top of it, slide it on there. The O-ring just sits loose, everything's kind of loose, there's no grooves or anything to fit it in. And then I'm going to just slide this over the top. If this guy does not want to go on easily like that, then it means your stainless steel filter is out of place. And you'll want to just take it, pull it back off, get it into the groove, and push it down in, and it'll go together nice and easy. With this squeezed back together, I'm going to take this pin and slide it back in here and just tap it into place. How many of us carry full tools with us on the road? So before I put this back together, I'm going to show you the third spot that I've seen a clog. This happens when you get trash running through your pressure washer, but you'll unscrew the nipple, take it off. Inside here, you'll see an orifice. You'll need a flat bladed screwdriver so that you can pull this out. And you'll just simply unscrew this. Shouldn't be that hard to get loose. And once it is loose, we'll dump that out. We don't want to lose that. This is the orifice. MTM gives you 2 different orifices with your foam cannon. The default one works for 90% of the pressure washers. If you have a lower gallon flow unit, you'll want to switch to the other orifice. But with this orifice out, I'm going to hold it up to the light, see that I can see through there that there's no trash. If there's trash in there, I can use a pick, a paper clip, whatever, get that trash out so it's a nice clean hole. And then we'll drop this back into place, and using my screwdriver, we will just screw it back in nice and easy. And you ain't gotta go crazy with this, just get it where it's nice and snug. No Teflon on this part. However, you do want to make sure you use Teflon on the nipple. So we Teflon it and then screw it back on and tighten it up. We'll put our hose back on here. That on, and we are good to go. That is it. Completely done. Very easy to do. Like I said, we keep the stainless steel filters. They call them filters. Like I said, they're actually foam generators. They are what mixes the air, the soap, and the water together that creates that foam. So that concludes this. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give us a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos, and visit us at acpdetail.com for the repair parts for new foam cans and anything else you need detail supplies related.